Hi, teachers. Thank you so much for the purchase. I'm going to briefly show you how you can upload these tasks to Seesaw for your students. So after you've clicked on Create New Activity, you're going to come down to Add Template for Student Responses. And this is where you're going to actually upload the files. You can upload up to 10 files or images. I typically like to upload like 3 or 4 at a time, just because that's the pace that my students work at. Okay, so I'm just going to pick some random ones here just so kind of you get the gist of um, what this will look like. And you can actually change the order of these pages as well. So the big 3 probably has like the most prep that you're going to need to do. You simply just upload the money amounts, the money clip art. Now this is some very basic money clip art. So if you have other money clip art, I don't blame you if you use it, but this is just some very basic money clip art for the students. The purpose is for them to take a look at this money, which is $2.34, and try to think flexibly, okay, how else could I make this money amount? So you, of course, can resize it based on your choosing or your liking. I'm going to make it smaller so that I can fit the bills on here as well. And if you also just would rather not even have to upload this, you could also have your students just like use the type or the text feature right here, and they can just type out the amounts. Like they could say, okay, I want 4 $1 bills and 4 quarters. So there's also that option as well. But when they actually get on here, I would recommend that they click on it, and then they can use their mouse pad on their keyboard to actually move the amounts, because the background is locked. They can't move the background, but they can move these pieces because we haven't locked them. Okay, so there's no prep here. They simply just use the marker to then highlight their answer choices. With the matching change, this is the only other one where you're going to have to upload something, and I have labeled the amounts for you for your convenience. So this is A, so you're going to find all of the A amounts, A. There's only 3 of them. Upload and resize again. So there's only 2 activities that you're actually going to have to do any sort of prep, which is the big 3, uploading different money amounts, and then the making change where you're uploading the matching piece. Now, again, if you'd rather not have to do any of that, you technically don't have to. They can just type in their answers. Now, for the this or that, again, it's the same thing. They just kind of, as the counting money, they just have to have the marker feature on, and they can just circle their amount. I do have on some of the slides for them to create a recording to briefly share why they chose this or that. Okay, now when you're done, you are just going to click this green check mark. Save the activity. Now it's in your library to assign for whenever you would like to assign it. You can always schedule a day, or you can assign it right away. If there's only certain students you want to assign the activity to, then you click on Edit Students, and you'll be able to use that feature. Or if it's an entire class, you would just click the class and then assign. Or of course, you can also schedule for a certain date or time. Okay, there you go, teachers. If you have any questions, please be sure to give me a message. But it is pretty straightforward. And again, I'm so thankful that you purchased my product. I hope that it is as useful in your classroom as it is in mine. Thanks. Bye.